Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be watching episode 7 of season 11, did a little rhyme, of The Walking Dead, which is called Promises Broken.
Yeah.
So,
getting the feeling that's going to be a Daryl, Leah. Given how the last episode edited, I'm guessing the Promises Broken that I mentioned are going to be between Daryl and Leah.
yeah.
This is assuming that Pope wasn't just fucking with Daryl last week, which is very possible.
Yeah, I mean, oh god, I forgot how horrible that got left on, yeah. But I'm wondering, maybe it could also be something to do with Maggie and Negan?
Maybe.
I don't know. I mean, I don't think Negan's made any promises. But Maggie maybe has kind of made a promise to kind of hate him forever and preserve Glenn's memory. So, you know, you can imagine her feeling guilt over, like...
Hearing that.
No. Even though part of me really wants to see that. No. But, you know, just in terms of, like, being on the level with him. I always really wonder what Glenn would say. Because Glenn...
He was a pretty chill guy.
Yeah, like, I mean, you know, he'd be like, he'd kill him and he did do some terrible things, but Glenn is quite forgiving. So, I always wonder whether he'd be like, it's okay, you know?
The guy he is, like, the guy that Negan is now isn't the same guy that gave him an extreme haircut.
And I think Glenn really understood as well the whole... them going in and murdering Negan's men, because for Glenn it was the first person he'd killed as well.
And it really didn't sit well with him.
Yeah, no, he wasn't happy about it. And he only did that to make it so that Heath didn't have to do it. Because Glenn was a fucking saint.
He was.
And then they killed him.
Now he's literally a saint.
Yeah. Saint Glenn.
The patron saint of survivors.
Anyway, last episode was like one of the best episodes of The Walking Dead ever, I think. Just incredible.
Definitely the scariest.
Yeah. I immediately finished after our reaction and then watched like 3 other channels' reactions because I just wanted to see how they'd reacted to it too, because I do think like scary stuff is sometimes some of the best things.
Oh yeah.
Which is why we should probably do some like movie reactions, scary movies, but I don't want to. It's great to watch, it's really funny, but then we have to go through it. So that's not as fun. No. But yeah, it was really scary. Hopefully Virgil survived. Connie obviously has found her family again, which is amazing. But yeah, it left it on a very dodgy ending with Daryl's position with the Reapers and Leah, because Frost may or may not have given him away, or Pope is just fucking with him, basically. He may well have just walked off because they were both kind of giggling and he's like, oh, just giggle so he thinks we're fucking with him, and he's like, okay. So
it is a very kind of tricky way to pull that. Like, Frost didn't actually say anything because Frost's a R.I.P. Frost the legend. He's a cool guy. So, like, it's entirely possible they're like, oh, this guy didn't tell us anything.
Does it just make you think of Sub-Zero all the time whenever I say Frost?
No.
It does. Even though Frost is an actual character also in Mortal Kombat now. Yeah. It's the sort of female-ish version of... But yeah, every time I think of Frost, I just think of he was secretly Sub-Zero and he could have been so cool. But, you know,
that would have been
cool. So funny, guys. Anyway, I really interrupted. What were you saying?
You did. Given how Frost if Frost iced him out, it's very possible that he was like, you know what? There we go. I took a second to thaw up. It's very possible that he'd just be like, let's just mess with him and say that Frost said something.
Yeah.
Say Frost cracked. But
if he did, then it's really worrying. Yeah, so he's testing Daryl's nerves still again.
Is a very Pope thing to do.
And Daryl, all he can do right now is play it like he is still innocent.
Play it cool. I'm sorry.
Put some ice on that now. It's enough.
Frigid.
We're here all day, honestly. Just chilling. We can't stop. Okay, so yes, great episode.
Yes.
Lots of tension.
So much.
Don't know what's going to happen in the next one.
No.
Also interested to know whether or not, like, Negan and them and Maggie, after being sort of under the floorboards and hearing the whole conversation, are they then going to go and bring the fight to them? Because Daryl obviously told them how many people were there and as much information as he could. And are they going to consider Daryl to be sort of trapped with them? You know,
I hope so.
Back in the sort of scenario that this reminds me the most of is back in Woodbury when Daryl went to sort of help to find Merle, but he was also sort of trapped there, and it was still them that kind of came back, you know, for him, and Maggie and Glenn, who were stuck there. So, yeah, that would be really cool. I mean, but I feel like they need more people, but it'd be really cool to see another kind of, like, Terminus-style sick breakout where they all, like, you know, get real resourceful and go along and manage to get Daryl out and just kill all the Reapers. That would be really cool.
Because I'm wondering, this is the penultimate episode of this kind of arc of the final season. I wouldn't be surprised then if Maggie and Negan and, like, if kind of Team Megan went back to
Team Nagy.
That's better. if Team Nagy went back to Alexandria and rounded up a posse rather than just trying to do a kind of a strike on their own. Although, to be fair, they do have, like, probably three of the best fighters in Alexandria with them right now. Really, it would just be going back to get Carol.
I mean, this is a pretty good person to go back and get. Yeah, no, I mean, they've got some good crew.
Oh, like, Aaron as well.
Aaron's quite angry.
And Gabe.
Yeah.
Actually, yeah, there's quite a few people they need to go. They definitely need to go back and
they've got Gabe, so.
No, they do, don't they? Yeah, you arrive with Elijah.
Kelly's pretty good with a slingshot as well.
Hell yeah.
I reckon there's quite a few. Judith. I wouldn't want to take Judith into that, but you know.
But they have to go back to Alexandria because they have to get Connie, and there has to be a point where Daryl is literally faced with a choice between Connie and Leah, and chooses Connie because she's infinitely better.
Is Connie then going to also have her third wheel with Virgil? Because I really kind of shipped them after the last episode. I just, like, I don't know, I thought they were cute. But anyway. Any other thoughts before we jump into it?
Nope.
Okay, so if you like our reactions, please remember to like, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell so you're notified of any future uploads as soon as we upload them, and the link to our Twitter is down below in the description. Okay, you ready?
I'm ready. Let's do this thing.
We're almost there. About 3 miles out.
You can't be serious. Daryl just told us to go home.
I didn't hear that.
Yeah.
I think he was being subtle. He's armed with lookouts. How you gonna keep going, Maggie? Huh? With what army?
Oh, you're now
Come
gonna...
on, Gabe. Back me up here.
Why?
Our people are about to starve. I'm not going back to my family having failed.
At least admit what you're asking of us. Walking to our deaths for what, a sack of beans?
If you're more interested in saving yourself and protecting the people back home, you can go.
Peace
I mean,
out.
it's true.
We both know that's not true.
Yeah.
But that's how he has to prove his way into Alexandria, is that he
In front of the
thinks the
goddamn
same way
priest,
that they
I
do.
will stick around. I do this for you.
You won't kill me?
And we're even. We are good. I have to keep looking over my shoulder.
We will never be even.
Then you are going to be down the soldier that you desperately need. Your call.
Oh, Negan.
I have a nasty feeling that's the promise that's about to get broken.
Yeah, that's going to get broken.
You take a promise from me? Really?
I'm assuming you are a woman of your word. I've always been a man of mine.
He's gone back on his word a few times. But he's kind of like, it's fine because I was lying. So... What's that, a smile? Oh, this is so weird.
Nope.
What is
We're
it?
never going to be even.
It's just all good. It's fine. No, I mean, it's like, she can say that all she wants, but...
Every time I hear a walker now, I still think it's like whisperers, though. Freaks me out. Oh no, is that a friend?
I think it might be, yeah.
It's his sister's best friend, Teresa. She was just a kid.
Oh, shit. More.
Yeah, there are people behind you.
Don't know Blackbeard too.
Wait. Think we can find more?
Hey!
Oh. I know what they're going to do!
Send in the Horde.
They're gonna go Whisperer. They're gonna.
That could work.
See, once you've met the Whisperers, you could just use that for anything. I think that's what they're gonna do.
But wouldn't the Reapers just shoot the walkers?
I don't know.
Have we seen Reapers kill any walkers? Is that
Stephanie?
Yeah. Oh, is this their penance?
Is it a flashback or are they? Oh, okay.
No, have they been sent by Sol to clean out some?
Well, they seem to be doing all right.
You're doing great.
I'm doing okay.
The timeline, since this was last an essential activity in your daily routine, and the necessity for it should be factors in your self-judgment.
It's like riding a bicycle. And do forget.
It's a good old cerebellum protecting you from unpleasant memories.
She doesn't look how I thought she was going to look, though.
Yeah.
You've known Hornsby a long time.
Hornswoggle.
Is he capable of taking care of our transgressions?
If he says it will, it will. Lance has his own way of doing things, but you can trust him.
Is that the promise that's being broken? Why are you getting in my head?
Oh, they're all penancing. I wonder if Yumiko is, or if she's too helpful to them.
She wasn't part of the radio mission. So
Yeah.
she's probably fine.
What?
I love you, but you gotta give me space now.
Really hope he
Oh,
makes it
he's
to the
not
end of the
doing
season.
well.
No.
Think I got the last of them. You okay?
Yeah, fine.
Yeah, from this giant
Sorry,
tumour on
I
my
didn't mean
neck.
to snap at you. Ezekiel, what can I do?
Yes.
I love Princess.
Yeah.
You need to see a doctor.
Can you make that happen?
Yeah, I'll talk to Mr. Hornsby right now.
Thank you. We're much obliged.
Oh.
Oh, that's Mercer.
Yeah, wild
This
pumpkin
becomes
appears.
another debt we have to work off.
Never been afraid of hard work. Kinda anti-friends who die from stubbornness.
I love her.
Sir, this is way too close to where the nasties are working. The smell is revolting.
Someone instantly shoot both of them, please.
The fact that their code word for the zombies is the
Nasties.
nasties. It's just no.
Someone that should be
everything about
shot
that is no.
immediately.
That's
Okay.
Blackbeard.
Yeah, I thought. Yeah, it is. That's not a Whisperer.
Your sister's out there. We'll find her.
Do you think Negan got them all tied up in the trees?
Every last one of these murderers.
One of his saviour art pieces.
But the one, he's mine.
Which one? Not Pope. I hope it's
Karma?
Bellamy looking dude.
If you get a chance to kill one of them, if he's alone, then you have the advantage.
I will.
I wonder how long does it take to like use a walker, like a Whisperer mask? Because it takes them a while to like sort of.
If you want one that you can keep for a while, I imagine it takes a while.
You're gonna have to find me 4 strangers.
Only
Yep.
3. I kept my mask.
This is not fun.
Is it on him?
Not
a little
with
bit
that
fun.
attitude.
Let's get it over with.
He's provoking her
He
though.
is.
Oh, he's like, oh, we're friends now. No, just because she said that, don't be a dick about it. That's the problem with Negan.
But to be
Give
fair,
him an inch and he takes a mile. Like
to be
he's
fair, he
just-
kept it for practical reasons. Just like this.
Yeah.
He was not wrong to keep it.
Yes.
He was just wrong to mention
I
to
mean
keep
him
it
messing with
in
her.
such a flippant manner.
I mean him messing with her though.
Take your boy over there. Go and find my goddamn enemies.
Is he? Did he just go English?
A little bit.
Take your boy over there.
Before I meet him, goddamn
Goddamn
enemy. I
enemies.
went Aussie there.
Yeah. So yeah, okay. I don't think he knows everything about Daryl.
Nah.
Stay. You don't want him to stay.
Yeah.
You want to just kill it while you're out there.
You-
Get your friends. You want the whole family.
Then just leave and don't come back.
No, you got a good place. I'm sure there's a good story that goes with it.
You spent some time with those people. I'm sure they had their side.
No.
Good place? Was in the home, or she's got a good place
Yeah,
in the
place.
hierarchy?
Town.
Okay.
You can fill in the rest.
Because I think that's Meridian, where they are.
Ah, yes. You
He's-
can fill in the rest, she said.
You got
Yeah.
something to say about it?
They killed the people that...
Surprise, why?
What do you want? Why keep hunting?
We have to make sure they don't come back.
Okay.
Yeah, you don't understand. It's easy for you out here on your own, only having to worry about yourself. We have a whole community.
Or his family. You keep. Oh, she pisses me off.
And a leader who got us this far. What happened back there?
Just push her in the lake.
Never been normal.
Yeah, I met guys like that before.
Your brother.
Hope's got a puzzle to solve. He's riled up.
Everything she says, every justification she makes, just makes me want to smack her.
And kill everybody and then he goes back to being a good guy?
He's like a father to me. He believed in me when no one else would.
So?
Daryl would.
He made me
Daryl?
strong.
Yeah?
That you ever needed anyone to make you strong.
See, he believes in you. And he doesn't set fire people to do it.
But he must be learning that she's not somebody that he wants to be with. Man.
Yeah.
Yes, I knew it! Fresh
Gamey.
one as well. That's what I mean. It's got to be gross. Surely they would like, I want to say tan the leather, but you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know you're quite
yeah.
uptight, but you need. Yeah.
She's
you
not
need much
messy
more of
enough.
those.
Not even tell him that he's doing that. I feel like his fits him a lot better.
Because his one's like tanned and.
Yeah, she looks like a
made.
spooky ghost. It's okay, it's okay, it's okay.
Piece of shit.
Needs to tighten on your face a bit more. She looks like Casper the Friendly Ghost.
Look, this might actually work. And I mean it. If I can do it, you can do it.
Yours is much nicer. Give her
Take
your
this back,
mask.
Work on it, fix it for you. And we'll try it again. You did good, Maggie.
He's still pushing her buttons though. Even when he's trying to be nice, he's trying to flip it so that he's in charge, if you know what I mean. And so...
Bible quote fight.
Priest bowl.
Oh, he's going to actually jump him.
No. Well, they said try and get anybody.
He's away on his own.
He's doing the same prayer that he did.
He's already spotted him.
Priest bowl.
Tell me, Father.
My God's bigger than your God.
You have guided. I treasure our conversation and the guidance you have given me. Is there anything I should know?
I was going to see if he speaks to him or not.
Thank you, Father.
Ha! He's on our side, bitch.
I just don't understand why you wouldn't want the life that comes along with being a doctor here.
I don't want to go back to before.
Well, it wouldn't be the same.
Why is he so
Dad isn't
shifty
his
about
big
it?
version.
Just that. You liked that type of life, but I didn't. Never turning it off, never sleeping.
Oh, his accent's
Everything
so
moving
bad.
Too fast. No one can know that I was a doctor, okay? Promise me.
What is that?
Just trust me, okay?
Do you think that he'll be punished for
Have a
them
meeting
for not
with
telling them
Commonwealth.
that he's a doctor? Because it's obviously
For
something
sure.
they need.
Anything I should know?
Someone like me would never meet Miss Milton.
Why not?
You have to know your place.
Whoa.
Beautifully done there, Mr. Sound Person. That was excellent.
What's they done now? Like,
She did mention he was a surgeon.
maybe, yeah, but do you think they heard? Or
No, I mean, when she was trying to get in. She's like, my brother, he's a surgeon.
Oh, yeah. Maybe they just didn't like the cake.
We got pissed he dropped it.
Negan, stop with the smug. Like, I
can't
love
help
it.
it.
I love it,
Yeah.
but it's just like, stop it. It's going to piss her off.
Thing is he trying to piss her off?
I think
Or is he just crushing on her?
I think he's got a bit, maybe got a thing for her.
I absolutely think he does.
Congrats.
He does like taking other people's
He
wives.
does. Getting his harem.
Yeah.
Has it changed?
Can't know that. It's helpful. It would be. Unless there's something in it for him.
So, you promise?
I hope I can keep it.
Yeah. It takes a lot. It's a lot. That's a big thing to ask her.
Yeah.
Hey, You kidnapped my brother off the street.
We're doing it tonight. That's how much time I need.
For what? Oh, there you go.
All right, it works like this. It's real simple. Your people need help, right? And you want your friends who broke the law to go free. I can deliver for you.
There must be something in it for you.
He wants to be king of the castle?
Yep.
A friend in high places.
Oh.
Someday I might need a favor, and you might be favorably inclined. That's what he said. You sit tight for a few more hours.
It's creepy, but he also reminds me ever so slightly of Jim Carrey.
Excellent.
I can see that. I'm getting real kind of ambulance chaser vibes from him, though.
Well, he saw her come in, was like, oh, she's already shot up to the top, let's make friends with her. Like you said before, make them indebted to her. I guess we thought it was the Commonwealth that were doing that, but he's doing it. So, you know.
What? Come on.
Don't shoot your friends.
It's going to be dog.
Please, don't shoot.
Was that one of...
I have a family who needs me. Please.
How'd you avoid the patrols?
What?
There's the soldiers looking for people like you.
Oh.
How'd you avoid them?
My wife's hurt real bad. I can't care for her and look for food. Show us. I'll shoot you, find your family later. Okay.
I don't like this Daryl.
Yeah.
Please don't hurt us.
It's quite a good way to show to Leah that he's... Oh.
You found a man in the woods. Not sure if he's part of our target. Taking us to his people. How do you want us to engage?
Oh.
Pipe is such a dick. It needs to be reiterated. I really don't like Leah.
Yeah, I don't either.
She is not.
Don't care if she's not even like trapped in that situation. She's just following his stupid ass orders. She is not the Leah that we met
I would not
in those
throw a fish
bonus
at her door.
episodes. No fish at her door.
Might slap her in the face with one, but not to her door.
I'll waste my fish on her skin. What is that?
I think it's a rabbit.
You know, I feel for
No,
you in
that's
all
too small.
this.
Oh, I feel for you. That's all I heard.
You might think that's bullshit. It's true.
How's that?
I'm not a robot, Ray. It sucks to see your friends as walkers. And that would be enough. But you are about
called
to
him
do
Ree.
some crazy
Her
shit
Ree.
to break into a community that you built and lost. I get it.
Oh,
The
yeah.
community and mine were lost in very different ways.
You think I don't understand the losing side of a massacre?
There were no children at the satellite station.
Then where'd Aaron get Gracie?
Well, that wasn't from there, but...
Think I don't know about that?
You can't debate battle plans with me.
Look, all I'm saying is that I remember when my home was invaded and my people were killed.
Yeah.
Those men, they had girlfriends, people that felt a loss that I couldn't heal.
I'm glad they're finally talking about this.
Yeah.
And I had to explain to them why their leader failed to protect them.
You killed people who had families,
Why does it make them better, though?
Yeah.
and you did it in front of their families.
Yeah. But the world is different now, Maggie.
Does that mean you'd still be the
You're
same?
saying you do things differently?
Ooh.
Yeah. Yeah, if I could do it all over again,
I'd have hit him on the left side of the head.
I'd have killed every single one of you.
Fuck.
I mean, she understands, I think.
Yeah.
Why would you say that?
Because you'd do the same.
It's the truth. We gotta do whatever we can to protect our people, right? I mean, that's why we're here. That's why we're doing this.
Why would you say that to me?
She thinks she's broken because he can talk to her like that. Which she kind of is.
We had a good day, you and I. And the only way this works, Maggie, is if we're honest.
Ah!
But it's right. It's
Yeah.
all different sides of
Where do they bring you
coins.
exactly?
Like she wants to kill all the Reapers now.
Yeah.
Yes, they've done that, but they went in and killed his. It's
Yeah.
just, you know.
Much gratitude.
Oh.
I think you've done all my work for me. I didn't even bring you lollipops.
Ah, did he get?
Hey!
Yay!
That'll get Precious on side.
You know what? Oh, I have had several.
Princess,
What did I
How
say?
was it?
precious.
Good as you. I got antibiotics, painkillers, IV fluids.
He looks high.
He probably is.
Thank you. Truly, friend.
Happy to do it. Glad everyone's okay. You feel up to new assignments?
Yes.
Also reminds me of the creepy guy from season 2
Bring it
of
on.
The 100. It's a teeth thing.
Eugene,
Yeah.
I'd like you to clear the area up along the north fence line. Ezekiel, Princess, come with me.
I don't trust anyone that shows that many teeth when they smile.
Yeah. It's just all his top set, though.
So he couldn't afford the caps on the bottoms.
Oh, God.
Oh, it's the 2 dicks from earlier.
Yeah!
Let him get eaten.
No, please let them be eaten. Or I suppose if they save them, they'll be in good cahoots.
True.
Go on, Eugene.
No! Fuck yeah. Berserker mode.
Thanks, partner.
Good teamwork is all.
She got like one.
What the hell was that about?
What?
You just disrupted our date.
Excuse me.
They're paying for that shit.
We have private security for that.
Where are they?
Let's go.
You know what? Best idea yet.
Well, there's no reason to be so rude, Hoss.
Hoss? My God, sorry, I'm just not used to talking to a plebeian, so this
Someone use their dictionary.
Hey, Eugene.
Now, just a minute. We have earned either gratitude or an apology first.
Eugene.
Who the hell do you think that you are? You have no idea who you're talking to.
Eugene.
Oh, I think I do. And that would be a tiny little man.
Oh no. Oh, it's gonna be worse.
Stupid bitch! Look what you just did to my girlfriend.
Oh,
What
you're
the
gonna
fuck? Oh.
Oh my God, what did you
They're gonna get in trouble. That's probably Pamela's son,
Yep.
isn't it?
Oh god, it's gonna be, yeah.
What the hell happened here? These lunatics attacked us. I had goddamn riders up my ass. And then this dumb shit rolled up and attacked me.
That is categorically untrue. Yes, but
What the hell are you thinking? Don't you know who that is?
Pamela's son.
Yep, that's Milton Jr.
They always have shitty kids, don't they? Oh man. Oh man, he was doing so well. Don't hurt my Eugene. I'll be your Stephanie. We can just leave.
Situation like that? You're supposed to save him.
He did.
Protect the governor's son. You'd have been a hero.
He did.
Could ask for anything. You want out. Now the price is higher. I need the name of your town and how to get there.
No, they just
And
keep
you'll know.
doing that shit.
You'll note, he sent them to the North Wall.
Yeah.
He knew the sun was there.
Yeah.
This is all orchestrated.
Your friends can keep killing walkers. Your people, wherever they are, can figure things out on their own.
if I were to disclose those coordinates, what guarantee could you provide for my community's safety?
Don't be stupid. Oh god, oh god.
The assault begins.
Negan looked like he was enjoying that a bit too much.
He's staring at Maggie's ass.
They need more, and yeah, what if they do get shot? Like, they have a lot of guns. And fire.
Unless they're then going to kind of break off to one side and let the Horde move forwards. Yeah, see, then they just duck into the bushes.
Yeah.
That was actually pretty fucking slick. Well played. Oh, fuck.
Oh, they're just letting them in.
Oh,
they're letting
fuck.
them out.
Yep.
Oh, and they're herding them over.
Yep. Their Horde just like tripled in size.
The Whisperer's annoying, but they're damn clever.
Yeah, it's a solid tactic.
Even last episode with Connie's like, quick, cover yourself. Boop, there you go. If you can control the biggest sort of scary thing there is. So are they going to attack their place while these two are over here?
Oh, yeah.
They're going to have a conundrum here over the fact that Leah wants to kill this man and his family.
Yeah.
Just as long as someone gets dog out, I don't
Yeah,
care.
I knew there was going to be like an adorable kid or something,
Yeah.
just to make it all the worse.
Like the one she...
Oh,
no.
crap.
This is exactly her story.
Yep.
the truth.
Although at this stage, it's the kind of thing to do with Rosie to kill her.
You need to take your son and run.
Yeah.
Go with your dad. Don't be afraid.
She can't go, can she? She's
Nah.
fucked.
She's hours from death.
They were never gonna leave while I was still alive. And it was dangerous for them to... I'm ready.
Let the kid get out of earshot. Come on.
Yeah.
Please.
Or like do it with a knife, so don't just shoot her.
So Leah is still kind of nice. Ugh, it's more annoying. I just wanted her to
Yeah.
hate her.
Oh. She's going to make Daryl do it.
Daryl!
It was the right thing to
I
do.
know, but Daryl?
What are you gonna tell Pope?
And it puts him in a good situation.
You killed him. It'll be good for you.
It was the right thing to do in a number of ways.
It's more conflicting because he's been so like me, like, oh, I hate her, and he's obviously thinking, oh, she's not that good a person. But then she shows the bit of heart, and it's like, oh, actually, can she be saved? Is she okay?
Something I need to tell you.
Don't do it.
Sure. Over.
Ooh.
We gotta go.
Was he going to tell him that
I
he had
really hope
family?
not.
Because that's stupid.
Something I've got to tell you. The moment I get back, I'm taking dog and I'm headed for the hills.
It should have been, yeah. I'm having second thoughts about this relationship.
Yeah.
I don't feel like you fully disclosed who you were before. Oh no, that's going to be the sister. Oh no.
Fuck.
Oh no. Oh no. That's going to mess the whole thing up. Oh no, what if we lose him now as well?
No, we're not losing Elijah. He's too cool. It's funny, we've seen him murder hordes of zombies, we've seen him destroy Whisperers. But just keeping his shit there was probably the strongest thing he's had to do the entire time he's been on this show.
Yeah.
I probably, in a situation, I would have absolutely lost my shit.
They got a good horde though.
Fucking hell.
I wouldn't be at the front if I was them though. You
Nah.
could lead them from the back.
Yeah. Ah, what?
So yeah, like sort of a slow episode, I guess, but definitely moving pieces into places.
It was a fairly typical penultimate episode.
Yeah.
It's put everything in place now and done all the sort of the build up so that next week it can just be pure chaos for 45 minutes.
Yeah.
And I love it when they do that because it means we get 45 minutes of pure chaos.
It's funny because it's kind of right now it feels like the end of season 10, only we're just in different positions because obviously they had them at the sort of hospital building and then you had Beta and the Horde encroaching on them, and now you've got our same guys doing the exact sort of same tactic with this giant horde now approaching Pope's place. So, hello. What did you think of the episode? Meow meow, yeah, I agree.
Needed more fish.
See,
yes,
Daryl threw a fish at your door, you'd be happy, wouldn't you? Yes, you would. You deserved all the fishes. Yes, you do. Anyway, sorry, I can get lost doing that all day. But, yeah. Just made me think, funnily enough, the way that Beta knew about the hospital was because of the cats. And the cat came along. Well, they got rid of the cats from the hospital, and then he was like, "Oh, there's a cat," and he knew that. Let's see, and then he came over at the same time because you just knew, didn't you? Yes, quite. So, yeah, obviously, I do feel like they shouldn't be leading from the front. I feel like that's where the bullets are going to go first. Yeah. You definitely want a couple of like Walker shields in front of you.
A couple of ranks of human shields, or not human, but yeah.
Yeah.
And I thought their best plan was when they kind of I thought when they're leading up and they veered off. I thought they were just gonna let it move forwards, but then they kind of got more. I thought why didn't they just?
Well, they still might do. I don't know how far off they are to the actual
true.
place, but yeah, that was a smart plan. Getting them out. That was really horrible for poor Elijah as well.
Yeah.
Having to deal with that and obviously stay quiet was pretty horrible. But then, yeah, so you've got the whole Maggie Negan situation, which is interesting. It's very interesting.
Yeah.
And I wonder how Maggie's going to go. And I think she is trying to trust him. But I think that's the hardest part for him is she's sometimes so surprised by him. She doesn't expect him. But then the fact that he's still really cold-hearted. But like what he said when he was like, I'd have killed all of you. She was like, why did you say that? But why did you say that to me? Like, she'd expect him to lie. And he's obviously being honest, which I think is surprising to her anyway. But also, I think it's because he knows should do the same thing. It's a similar thing. I think that's what upsets her more than him saying it. It's the fact that he can say it to her because she knows how it is. She knows what the score is, and she knows that if that was in a different situation, just like that, where the Reapers came along and stole their home, and now she wants to kill all of them. Doesn't matter if we know they don't really have families, but it doesn't matter. And she and that's what he's saying. I should have killed you all, and he's kind of right because they came along and fucked him up. Like, the age-old argument is that if we were on Negan's side to start with, how differently we would think about the whole situation. But they came in and murdered a bunch of their guys. Yeah, it was provoked on knowing that Negan was a bit of a dick, but they went and killed all of his men, and he only killed 2, 3, and then a few more. But sorry, my cat just fell over. Yeah. Anyway, they only killed a few more, and so they came and murdered all of his men. He only killed a few of their guys. Yes, it was in front of the family and stuff like that, and that stuff is sadistic and awful, but he was sort of trying to teach them a lesson, and he did continue to try to do his own way of doing it by only killing a few of them and only doing these things. And realistically, he probably should have just killed all of them because they were the biggest sort of thorn in his side and problem, and they were ultimately the reason for his downfall and everything. But I would hope that this Negan I think that's what she wants as well, and what they want, and the reason why he has to be like them to fit with with them as a group is because he should like the person he is now more. That's the whole point. Is he should like that he's grown as a person and he isn't that kind of sociopath that he was before. And the reason he doesn't fit in with them, and the reason they keep saying that he's not part of it yet, is because his instant thing isn't, I'm going to go back for the family, I'm going to go back and do this. He's always thinking of that tactical how it can be better for him. And they're all like, that's when she said, it was let's do it or go. You can be part of our group if you
are part of the
think,
group.
if you're part of us and you think the way that we think. But if you don't, then you shouldn't be here. It's simple. But I find it interesting that it's just annoying. I love his sort of smug jokes and stuff, but don't do it to Maggie.
No,
you're just sort of winning her over. Don't instantly be the sort of smug or I was right or I'm teaching you now or any of the things that he was would piss her off. I just, every time he does that, I'm like, you're so close, Negan.
But it kind of feels like Maggie's head wants to kind of not forgive him, but kind of live and let live and work with him, but her heart still just can't get past the fact that he's this massive dickhead that did all this horrible shit to them.
How could you?
Not that's the thing. She is, she's doing what anyone would do in that situation.
It's like you said about
it's kind of, it's not quite catch-22, but it's a very tricky situation. If you can sort of think of it from a purely academic perspective, it does make the most sense to bring him on board to work with him because he is a badass. He knows what he's doing. He can lead the zombie horde.
It's like you said about
he's just still such a dick.
Jerry 2 episodes ago or whatever, and you were like, oh my god, we saw Jerry be scary, but it's because he was Nabila's scarf. If that's how you feel over that, watching somebody smash your husband's face in while you were dying there pregnant with his child, with the child that's never going to meet his father, while his eye was hanging out going, Maggie, I'll find you. There is no part of you that's going to oh, we're even, we're cool. Yeah, okay. If that had been on the other foot, and if it had been her that had killed Lucille, right? If it had been her that had done that, would he ever have forgiven her? No. The people that caused him to not be there, and he'd barely forgiven himself because it was partially his fault, but the people that caused him to not be there instantly went back and murdered them.
Yep.
Do you think he could just be mates with them?
Fuck no.
No.
On an emotional level, no, but on a rational level, I think he would have to.
Yes, but that's what she's doing, so don't fucking provoke her. Just take that as a win and try to be nice. That's all you need to do. Don't then try to also just stop it. Just wind your neck in and be nice.
Don't antagonise her quite so much.
Yeah.
And just jumping back slightly, you have to wonder if he had wiped out everyone that was at the lineup, would All Out War have even happened?
No, I mean,
Like,
well,
if they'd all been wiped out, who at Alexandria would have even known that it was him that had done it? Who would have been there to like really start the fight and send them off?
Yeah,
maybe Carol, but I think
Carol
as we've
and
seen,
Morgan, and you know, we had the Kingdom and we had the other, but none of them really would. They were all under the sort of oppression of the Saviors.
Yeah, I think
obviously it also wouldn't have made for a very good show.
No,
because you know.
But I'm saying, going back to what he was saying about how he would have killed them all. Like, you have to wonder how many in the long run, how many lives would have been saved, and how kind of possibly better things could have turned out if they had all been wiped out in that lineup.
Yeah, but then the lives wouldn't have been saved
And
and
the
still
story
be
would have
part
been
of that kind of oppression. Because yes, he kept everybody alive.
Would he even have gone to Alexandria? How would he have even known Alexandria were there? He would have just gone back to his saviour crew and carried on being saviours. Maybe eventually, but I mean, that's a roll of the dice. You can't bank on that.
This is all ridiculous, though. Nothing, you know.
Yeah. I know. I was posing a hypothetical. It's just interesting to ponder on.
But you could do that with literally the smallest of things in this show. So, and it's obviously not going to happen because it's the show. But it's, you know, like we said, if Glenn hadn't died, if he was here right now, he'd probably take the side of Negan. But Maggie isn't going to. But then also, on the flip side, if it was Glenn and he'd knocked out Maggie in that, Glenn would be very different. It really changes when it comes to, you know, the only time we've really seen Glenn be sort of ruthless and an asshole is when Maggie's in danger. That's just how it works, you know.
Unleashed his inner Mark Grayson.
So with Leah,
do not like.
Yeah, but then they did the thing. I still don't like her. It's just more annoyed me because I just don't like her. I don't want there to be any kind of saving grace with her. But then obviously she was like, oh, okay, run away, and you know. So she's clearly playing kind of Pope and all of that stuff, and she isn't really that much of a heartless prick. Maybe she's just doing that to make Daryl fall more in love with her. I don't know, but I just...
Tests within
just
tests.
annoys me every time she speaks to him. And she's like, well, he's my family and he did this. And it's like, you don't give a shit about the fact that Daryl's got a family or any of those people. She gave him so much shit for leaving them, for leaving her to be with with his family. But she's like, oh yeah, you've just got to accept mine and all the shit. It's the biggest fucking most hypocritical thing. And it just makes me so mad. Like... fuck off, you know. When he was like, what else do you need me to do? Like, nothing, fuck off. Like, he's literally just abandoned all the people that he cares about. You know that he knows those people secretly, and that he's just gone, okay, come along to you, done all of this stuff, and you're still fucking questioning him, and you're still trying to get him to, like, be okay with the fact that your, you know, father is an absolute arsehole. It's just, sorry. I get very angry. She makes me very angry.
She's aggravating. I think it's kind of reached a point now.
It's just the hypocrisy of it.
I don't think there's anything she could do to redeem herself in my eyes at this point. Like, she's such a hypocrite. I really hope
that they don't end up... Yeah.
No, Daryl and Leah for the...
Daryl and anyone.
Daryl and Connie.
Daryl and literally anyone at this
Daryl
point. Over... Yeah, I mean, great. But anyone. I'm trying to think if there's anyone else that I just sort of dislike.
No, just her.
Yeah, so don't like her, but we'll see how that goes. Because obviously, when she was like, "We've got to get back now," that's to do with, I'm guessing their people have gone, "Oh, there's a big horde coming our way. We might need your help." So Daryl is going to now go and do the same thing he did at the end of season 10, but for people he doesn't actually care about. So that's going to be interesting.
Yeah,
and then. And I wonder if he'll be able to spot them as whisperers, because he knows what he's looking for.
He must have seen Negan's mask before.
Yeah, but I mean...
Like, he knows that mask.
Depends how close up you are, I guess.
No, it's
but,
you just shoot him from a distance, but yeah.
But you kind of maybe can tell, you know what you're looking for, whereas, I don't know. So we've got Commonwealth as well. That is all skeweth.
So wrong.
Poor Eugene. And I really hope he doesn't tell... them. But the thing is, like, the Commonwealth is, I think, ultimately supposed to be sort of the good guys, sort of.
Yeah.
But you obviously have these people who are kind of corrupt or not so good in power or vying for power. Like, I was really satisfied when Eugene punched that guy in the face and, and the girl got blood all over her stupid face.
No,
but it's obviously not gone that well for Eugene.
Yeah, something with Pyrrhic victory there.
But they were assholes. Did not like that guy at all.
No.
And then the sort of like creepy Jim Carrey / baddie from season 2 of The 100 guy shows too much teeth. Trying to get it, but I can't get it.
It's because you're not a ambulance chaser. You can't do that. So I think they teach you that in crooked law school. But it really does. I think what kind of bugs me about the Commonwealth, it seems like 90% of them are pretty decent, but there's that last 10% who have decided the best thing to save from the old world, the one thing they can't do without, is bureaucracy.
Yeah.
Like, why is that the one thing you would choose to save? It's literally the worst part
I mean, they've
of
got
modern
the money,
civilization.
they've got everything, so maybe it is just a way, it's a comfort and a way
It's
of
preserving power. It's doing the same bullshit we've done for centuries.
But maybe people do need that. And maybe they needed that to feel some sort of semblance of reality, you know? I don't know. But it's weird that the brother was, firstly, that he was so afraid of being found out that he's a doctor. I kind of get why, because they'd want him to be a doctor, obviously, and maybe he does just like baking cakes and living a sort of simple life. But, or maybe there's been a situation where he's let people die.
Yeah, I mean, like, he's a surgeon. That's quite a specific skill.
Yeah, but maybe
it could be there was a situation where they really need, like, someone died for lack of surgery, and he kind of didn't say anything, or he only found out too late, so it didn't happen, and he was like, oh, if I'd been there, I could have fixed it. But he's like, I can't say anything now because, you know, too late. Ship sailed. That the cake has fallen. So it's
save the cake.
Always save the cake.
Princess, I enjoyed very much in this episode.
Yes.
She's always fun and full of joy and funny things to say. I quite liked Ezekiel when he was all hopped up on goofballs and feeling good after his surgery. But yeah, that toothy, smiley, weird dude definitely did send Eugene over to them. There's so much like setup and backstabbing in this.
And it all seems to be Hornswoggle. He's the one that's just in charge of all of it.
And I'm really intrigued by the receptionist lady as well.
Yeah.
Like we said, I don't know, she just does strike me a lot like, obviously got a different ethnicity, but like otherwise her hair and her glasses and everything look a lot like Stephanie.
There were a few people in the comment section saying that they think that's actually because I'm assuming that was the same lady we saw picking up the Rocky Road ice cream before. It's a few people that thought that may be the actual Stephanie, and the Stephanie that we've met is a fake, and that's why she was so interested in
how are your friends, how's everything going?
She wants to know how Eugene is, because she spent all that time talking to Eugene.
Maybe. That would be so weird though. Because like this Stephanie's kind of acting out, but Burry like, well, she's getting in danger for him, and you know, or maybe she isn't. Maybe she's a lot better at killing walkers than she says she is. She's like, oh, I got my one. And she's putting him in a difficult situation.
Yeah. Oh no, I stumbled. Please come save me, Eugene.
Maybe
so you can feel like a hero.
Maybe she spent that whole time being like, Eugene, oh no, this walker's coming. Oh no. And then she waited till the moment she was right there to stick her, because she could have just walked over to it and done that a lot sooner.
Yeah.
The plot, it thickens.
Yeah, the thick as plotment.
What? I think that's pretty much all the points covered in this. I guess we're going to meet Pamela Milton at some point.
Ooh, that'll be interesting.
That always happens. I mean, even with Alexandria, you had, oh man, I can't remember, Deanna. And obviously, then you had Spencer and... Spencer? Her two sons. Both of them were kind of jumped up and stupid.
Yeah.
Like, you know, and entitled because their mom was like the leader of the whole place, and so they thought they could kind of do what they want. Ultimately, they both died because they're stupid, which is what I hope happens to this one.
Yeah. I think Milton Jr. is definitely going to end up on the wrong side of a walker.
Yeah. I'm looking forward to that point.
Oh, yes. Have that as my screensaver for a while.
So, yeah, hoping next one is a big one. Very excited. This whole season's been very, very good. This is probably one of the slower episodes for me, but definitely putting things in place for the next episode. Very excited to see how this Horde plays out. Were there promises broken? I guess on the sort of Commonwealth side there were. The Maggie and Negan one, is it a promise to herself she's kind of breaking by trusting him a little, you know? And Leah broke promises kind of to Pope by being a big old liar about that stuff. Yeah. Well, let us know what you think of the episode down in the comments, and I can't wait for the next one. And then it's going to be sad because we're a bit of a wait for the next few episodes to come out, but so far this season has been amazing. And if you like our reactions to it, please remember to like, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell so you're notified of any future uploads as soon as we upload them. The link to our Twitter is down below in the description as well. And apart from that, we will see you next time. Take care, guys.
Bye.